Guys, I am back with another video. This is the Dewytree Ultra Nourishing Snail Essence Water. Now, as you can tell, like my previous video in regards to this one, Precision Beauty toner, that this one is also not finished, and I normally finish my products before I do review on them. But just like the ultra hydrating toner mist, um, this did not pass the vibe check on my skin specifically. Now, this is supposed to help with reducing wrinkles and helping with the elasticity of the skin and everything. Now, clearly, it doesn't really mention about hydrating, but it does mention nourishing. So, me assuming that it will, well, is the assumption for the most part will be there. Keeping in mind that everybody's skincare is different, so that means that not everybody's skin will do the same as the next person regarding specific and every individual product that would be applied onto the hair, skin, and also the hair as well. Now, this one specifically, I felt like it didn't do much to my skin. I applied it and I felt like nothing was. The good thing is that it's pretty lightweight, so it's not like you're putting anything in. However, the downside to that was that I felt like nothing was even there. It didn't do anything. Luckily, I don't really have wrinkles on my face, alhamdulillah, and that's a good sign. I feel like, so I always try to keep my skin in a good condition, but in this case, I feel like since my skin is already dry, I just felt like that apply something dry on my skin, which does not help my skin at all because my skin is on the drier end. And I need to keep in mind, you need to keep in mind that this product was started applying towards the end of the summer. So that means that I did not apply this during the winter time because obviously during the winter time people's skin does start feeling dry, anyways. So and my skin does feel dry 24/7 around the year. So in the summertime, I will still stay on the dry end of the skin of the for my skin. But anyways, so this does not help at all. And then um I actually use this together and on separate occasions as well. And I feel like this just made things worse as a combination, especially since my skin just started feeling a little rough. Even though my skin does get dry, my skin does not feel rough at all, which did not help at all with my skin. And that's one thing I always try to avoid, is making sure that my skin ends up feeling drier than it normally is, or it just gets rough. Even though my skin is not rough, and mind you, my skin does feel is a little sensitive too. So I have to be really specific and mindful of the products that I use. So that being said, I would not use this as an individual on its own because I do have to end up putting another moisturizer on it, which then again does not help at all because it's kind of canceling out in a way because I'm using this and stuff. So it does not help. And I would not use this together either because, again, it just makes things worse on its own and with that particular product as well. Um, Even with the serum, honestly speaking, it did not help my skin at all. So yeah, and since I used three new products like the serum and this and then the toner, clearly did not help. And I normally try to use a toner overall generally because I've noticed that toners normally do dry my skin out even more to begin with, so it's already a no-go for me. So in my personal opinion, this did not help me, so I will not be using this any further. But if it worked on you, good for you, continue using it. But for me, it's just not it. And I just want you guys to take this as a grain of salt, honestly speaking, that not everybody's skin is the same. So just because it did not work for me may not necessarily mean that it won't work for you. It might, you never know. So it's just for me, it did not work. But other than that, if you guys want me to look into other products, please mention that in the comment down section below. Other than that, I will be posting my Instagram page down below. Make sure to follow, hit the subscribe button, the bell button, and I'll be back for more. Stay safe and stay tuned, guys.